More CGs, more CGs. Yes, just squeal at all your OTPs. Yes, I choose you, Diana. Girl, I got you. Okay, so next day of training with Diana, let's see what's gonna happen. Diana awaited me in the Great Hall, crossing her arms as I stepped inside.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, do it. Bring it. I nodded. I was ready for whatever Diana had in store for me. Yes. However, I didn't expect the door into the room to shut on its own behind me and my body to freeze up. What the? Is she enthralling me? I think she's enthralling us. Yeah. I stared wide-eyed at Diana, seeing her eyes glow gold as she began to very slowly step towards me.
What are you waiting for? Fight me.
Oh, but I can't because you're enthralling me. My body couldn't move. I felt warm and fuzzy, a tingling sensation running along my body and dulling my senses. As I stared at Diana, I felt myself notice every curve of her body. Every stroke the taint on her body painted over her skin became almost erotic to me.
The longer you take, the more enthralled you will become. Fight me.
I really want to. Okay, do it. Come on, Hannah. Fight her. Fight her. She asked for it. My mind began to struggle naturally. I didn't want to fall for her. I was in love with my fiance, not with the woman who tried to take him and his brothers away. Well, kind of, sort of. That's not actually her, but like, whatever. Same thing. What you gotta do now is fight her. Struggle, focus, give up. Struggle. 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 I began to pull at my limbs despite them being locked in place. It was strange. I felt certain parts of my body were locked in place, and because of that, the rest of my body couldn't move. Well, was succubus enthrallment like that, or was this a new form of paralysis enthrallment? I had never noticed before, but now that I was focused on it, I could feel my energy begin to break down the grasp Diana's spell had on me. Okay. With each part of my body that broke free, I could feel myself gain more and more control over myself. My will became stronger, and I found myself smirking at the incoming Diana, who merely smirked back. Yeah, I got this. You hold your horses.
You're learning.
Yeah, I am. See? Impressive. Learning from the best. With a final push, I forced the enthrallment off my body and chucked my circlet in front of me, forming a large floating ring around my form. Diana quickly formed her saber in her hand and charged at me at full speed, causing the circlet ring around me to break into multiple shards and dart at my incoming opponent in a volley. Diana quickly parried and dodged each one with ease, but I kept my focus on the circlet, causing it to form back together behind Diana into a large collar and fly at my target. Okay, ooh. Before Diana could even turn to react, the collar locked itself around Diana's neck and hair, causing her to gasp. I swiftly forced the circle to pull Diana in an arc to the side, slamming her against the wall. Got you! For a second, I panicked that I had seriously hurt her, but at the same time, something within my gut felt a little satisfied that I had done that to Diana. Was it sadistic of me to take pride in fighting back? Hey man, she said she's not gonna hold back, so I'm not gonna hold back either. It's only fair. At that moment, something dark began to haunt my mind. What if I was able to kill her? I had my circlet around her neck. I could easily snap her neck with it. Girl, what the fuck?
Why not? Wouldn't you like to exact revenge?
Oh yeah, okay, alright. I see how this is gonna play out. Maybe. Huh? Hey you. I quickly removed my focus from my circlet to behind me, spotting the copycat Diana in the corner of the room, smirking from ear to ear like a Cheshire cat. The real Diana coughed and ripped the circlet from her neck, not yet able to notice the dark Diana in the room. You.
What?
Yeah, your friend, your buddy here is here. Yeah.
Oh, you let her go too soon, sweetie.
What the fuck is this, Diana? I thought you got this under control. I glared hard, feel my circlet reform around my wrist as I turned to face a copycat of Diana in physical form, a dark aura glowing around her body. What the hell? Why was it here? Yeah, what the fuck? What gives? Diana shook off the impact she absorbed from my attack and rushed in front of me, blocking me from the copycat's view.
Again, with the defending, Azeu. I have to say, it's rather annoying to see you defend a measly human.
Oh, shut up.
How did you come out of my body?
Yeah, how is this way? What? That thing was in Diana's body. How? What was going on with this copycat and Diana? I became more and more confused as I stared. The copycat, however, laughed and crossed her arms under her bosom.
Your little training session with the human has made you weak. It was only natural to leave when the door was wide open.
Oh, well, come on, Diana. You're better than this. Instantly, Diana's hand began to glow and a large purple snake-like tendril slithered out from her palm. Diana arched her arm towards the copycat, wrapping the tendril around the copycat's neck and pulling it forward. To my surprise, the copycat simply braced itself with her heels digging into the floor and her hands around her new collar.
Our feud is between us. Go back to where you belong.
Yeah, come on.
You can't hide your feelings forever, love. The truth will come out sooner or later.
Feelings? What feelings? Oh, the deep hatred that you have for me? Maybe, because we got that in Sam's route. What did this thing mean? The truth? What truth? I began to question what it could be in my mind before seeing Diana send a wave of energy through the tendril and making the wrap around the copycat's neck tighten. Yeah, you shut your mouth.
I will not ask again.
Alright. With a hideous choke laugh, the copycat's body began to shift and sway as if it was becoming a vaporous form. However, the mist channeled itself into Diana's tendrils and faded into it as the tendril itself began to vanish. With a heavy sigh, Diana curled over herself and shook her head. You okay?
Damn that thing.
I know. So annoying. So hateful. So manipulative. Diana, you okay? Diana wouldn't turn to me, but my curiosity began to heavily peck at my mind. What was that thing really? How did it come to be? Why was it haunting Diana and taunting me? Yeah. What was the truth Diana was hiding? You can spill it to me. I'm not gonna get offended. Let it go. What was that? What the hell was that? Like, it manifested itself, so explain. I needed to know what was going on. It was like an itch that was so desperate to be scratched, despite it not being my place to prod. Diana paused for a moment before standing up straight and walking to the window, looking out of it and crossing her arms.
There's a term in the human world for it. When you are haunted and easily taken off guard after war.
Post-traumatic PTSD? Yeah? I furrowed my eyebrows. I knew what she meant, but that was beyond what PTSD was. PTSD didn't make a physical aberration of yourself come to life, yeah. But true. In your mind, yes, but like, if other people can see it, then that's a problem. Post-traumatic stress disorder, but Diana, that can't just be it, right?
Well, unfortunately, it's the only explanation I can give.
Maybe it's PTSD, but like, abyssal plane style, you know? I don't understand. It didn't make sense at all. I could tell that Diana was lying to me, but why? Was the truth really that complicated or dark? Yes. Diana sighed and looked back at me.
The Demon Lord is a special kind of beast. He is a brute demon who rose above his nomadic birth and became the ruler of a kingdom after marrying a noble succubus. The eldest son's mother, I believe.
The eldest son's... Okay. I stared wide-eyed. The Demon Lord was a brute demon, so did that make James only half incubus? The idea swirled in my head, noting how James seemed more of an incubus than a brute like his father. Well, it depends, because we found Sam was more of a brute than he was incubus. Diana continued despite my inner thoughts.
However, since that day, he became power-hungry and began his tyrannical takeover of every neighboring kingdom, plaguing the land with his iron fist. He took in 3 more wives and bore sons with them, and impregnated a harem girl, giving him a 5th bastard son.
Yes, we all know who those people were.
Eventually, his carnal need for control became the fuel for his madness. He grew rampant, and his sadistic views became much more destructive and bloody.
Yep. Diana looked to me with a thoughtful look before continuing.
In this world, madness isn't just an affliction of the mind. It is also a form of energy that grows like a festering disease. When it takes hold of you, you become reckless, mindless, soulless, and you become your own worst enemy.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Now everything began to make sense. I stared at Diana, seeing the shame in her eyes. I could tell that this deeply troubled her, but she carried herself very well despite being affected by this. So you have it, yes.
I can only assume so. A mild form of it, anyway. If you get too close to it, or get injured by it, like I have, then it will latch onto you and feed off of your own energy to grow. The results? Well, you saw for yourself, didn't you?
Yep. Wow, alright. That sucks. I nodded, remembering the copycat. While the Diana before me was a pretty decent person, the copycat seemed more the Diana I had met in the human world who tried to take the boys away from me. It was in her speech, her stance, and I couldn't shake her smugness from my mind, yes. A feeling of concern rushed through me. If madness was like a disease, was there a cure for it? Would Diana be haunted by it forever? Well, is there a way to get rid of it? Yeah, exactly. Diana smirked for a moment, staring at the ground. What was so funny?
There's only a rumor of a cure. but it's impossible to achieve. At least for me.
Love, maybe. What is it? As Diana looked back up at me, I could practically see herself barring any emotion from the world from the words that came out of her mouth.
True love.
Yes.
According to rumor, true love isn't just a silly emotion humans feel when they desire or care for someone, but it is also a pure form of energy, powerful enough to conquer worlds.
Oh yeah, this sounds like something out of a Disney movie. Alright. My mind went blank. Love was a form of an energy. I began to fill with both sudden determination and ideas of grandeur. I was in love, so I had to have it. Surely. Wait, then
True love doesn't exist, dear.
Girl, you not with that attitude. And suddenly my thoughts broke again. What did she mean? The love I felt was real, and if it was a form of energy, then it had to exist. The look in Diana's eyes could kill, however, as she almost glared daggers into my soul as she interrupted me. Diana chuckled and shook her head, crossing her arms under her bosom and leaning on one hip.
Think about it. If it was as powerful as the rumors described it to be, then you would be able to break the curse upon you with ease.
Oh, hey now. Maybe I haven't tapped into it, that's why. Yet I'm still here.
Besides, love doesn't exist for demons here in the demon world. I don't know how the incubi were able to achieve it, but in this world, love is non-existent.
You can't be so sure about that, girl. I pressed my lips together, irritated at the brush off Diana was giving the idea of love being... Irritated at the brush off Diana was giving the idea of love being a real power. Sure, it wasn't powerful enough to break the curse on me, but I could tell that the rumors weren't lying about it being a form of energy. Yeah, right? Diana rolled her shoulders and ran a hand through her hair, running her fingers along one of her horns.
Luckily, I have Sero to thank for keeping me in check. As long as I focus on defeating the Demon Lord and feeding off of Sero, then the madness tends to stay down.
Okay, alright. I thought of Sero and how devoted he was to Diana. He seemed to really care for her, if not love her. If she was able to keep her madness down, did that mean that he was giving her the energy she needed to fight it off? Surely. I mean, yeah, was Diana blind after hearing her talk ill of love? I could only assume she didn't care enough for it to believe it. I actually found it a bit hilarious to think about it, that she was so naive about it that she couldn't recognize her own servant giving her a cure. Ah, true! Aha! True. You right. Diana shook her head and turned to full face me.
Enough talk. We have to keep training.
Okay, on it. Alright. I could only agree, but still I could feel like something was off. Diana was holding something back. Oh, more secrets. Diana, you didn't spill all the beans yet. We trained the rest of the day until night came. Okay. Alright, gonna skip on ahead again and let's just see where it's gonna take us. Alright! I think this is the last day of training before stuff goes down. Yeah? As I arrived in the hall for training, I was surprised to see Sero in the room instead of Diana. Oh yeah! This did happen before, because when we were training with Sero, and then on this day, it was Diana who stepped in, and now it's gonna be flipped. Okay. Makes sense. Sero? Yeah. Sero turned to me and nodded his head.
You will be training with me today. I apologize for my lady's absence.
Yes. Yeah, I figured this would happen. Makes sense. What do you mean? Where's Diana? She's gotta go training on her own, yeah?
Unfortunately, I am not allowed to say. All I can say is that she is seeing to herself for the day.
Yes, yeah, okay, whatever. I pressed my lips together into a fine line. It wasn't a good excuse, but if I didn't have a choice in the matter, then there was no use to fighting it, yeah. I pulled my circlet off my wrist and chucked it in front of me, forming the floating ring barrier around my body. Alright, then don't hold back. Yeah, come at me, fight me. Sero nodded and prepped his stance, aiming his spear in my direction. I had to use this new training partner as a new experience. Not everyone would fight like Diana, so this is a good challenge for me, yes. Fighting with Sero was no easy task. He was fast and thought 10 steps ahead of me, catching me off guard at some point. Still, I could tell that I was putting up a good fight with my defense. What surprised me was how time passed by without me even noticing it. The more I clashed with Sero, the more ignorant I became of the sky's eventual descent from light purple to dark orange. Soon enough, our training had ended. Okay, I panted out of breath, but surprisingly still on my feet. I didn't understand how or why, but I could only assume that I was getting better, which was a good thing. Sero smirked as he caught his breath as well, stretching with his spear behind his shoulder blades. Yeah.
My lady trained you very well. I believe you'll be able to handle yourself in the siege to come.
Cool, thank you. I grinned, happy to hear that I had impressed Diana's top guard with my skills. I only trained for a couple of days, but showed great improvement. Maybe the demon world was aiding me in becoming a stronger person. Yes, we already know this. Thank you, Sero, yes. Sero nodded before walking to the exit of the room.
Now, Please excuse me. I must see to the incubi. You are free to come with me if you
And
like.
we say no. I shook my head, yes. Yeah, I don't want to be a distraction to the guys. And I began to walk, and then it's,
This game is getting tiresome, Miss A.
Oh, okay, so okay, I totally skipped that on that last dialogue, but like she was walking back, she's heading to her room, and then all of a sudden, from the creak of a door, she hears a voice there. That's a paraphrase version. Okay, what's happening, Diana? I quickly peeked in and silently gasped to see the copycat gripping Diana's neck and tilting her body back while Diana was on her knees, her head dropping back to let her face look up at the ceiling. Diana, however, seemed to be unconscious but breathing, so the copycat wasn't choking her. What's going on? I never know whenever Diana does this shit. Before I could rush in, however, Diana lifted her hand and took hold of one of the copycat's wrists.
It's useless to fight me. I was born to take over and become the new you.
Uh-huh. She doesn't seem to really give a shit right now.
I will not let
She's just so chill. She's like, nope, not happening. Just from the sound of Diana's voice, she seemed to be as calm as ice despite a pair of hands clasped around her neck. Diana opened her eyes and looked to the ceiling uncaring and still. She's just like, whatever. I don't care about you.
My will is stronger than your so-called power.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I'll take over soon enough. That pathetic guilt you have in your body will bleed you dry.
Okay. I glared. Enough was enough. Barging in, I removed my circlet and prepared to throw it. Before I could, however, the copycat looked at me and grinned. Okay, bitch. I had enough about you. Enough of your shit. Okay, you're just confusing the shit out of me, and I don't know what's going on every single time you appear. So I'm just gonna take care of this for Diana. If she's not gonna do nothing about it.
Oh, look! Harold Anderson's granddaughter is here.
Oh, wait. Yes, we do. Yeah, we know about how Diana was the one who accidentally killed off her grandfather. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I froze in place. How did she know of my grandfather? As I stared at the copycat, Diana turned her head and stared wide-eyed at me. Hey, back again, sticking my nose in other people's businesses, mainly yours.
Harold Anderson's granddaughter?
Wait, so she didn't know? What? What the Okay, now this got me messed up. Whatever, I'll roll with it. I switched my gaze to look at Diana, seeing her complete ice stare turn into a look of despair and fear. What was going on? Why bring my grandfather up? Did she know him? Yes. The copycat licked her lips and released Diana, walking towards me as I tried to take in the situation.
It must have been so heartbreaking when you found out he passed away.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you how he did, and it's because of Diana. Yes, well, I already know that. What do you know about my grandfather?
Stop it!
Yeah.
Oh, nothing much. I only saw him once, when I went to the human world.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Before she could continue, however, Diana pounced off the floor and attempted to tackle the copycat, only to fall through a vanishing afterimage. The copycat reappeared on the other side of me, grabbing the hand I held my circlet in, and danced her fingers over the steel of my weapon.
It's such a shame that he had to die. He could have been powerful enough to take control of the entire demon world with a wave of his hand.
Oh wow, God tier grandfather here. Okay. My mind went into a small frenzy. I knew that my grandfather used magic, but he was that powerful? How could he have died then? I looked to the copycat, feeling my endless desire for answers take over. We already know, so I'm not gonna be even phased. How do you know my grandfather? The copycat smirked and opened her mouth to speak, but froze as Diana shouted, stopping her and causing me to gasp.
Because I killed him!
Also, this is the guilt. Okay. And so it's not the whole anger issue thing where she's mad at us that she couldn't bring that we prevented her from bringing the boys back, which results in her family being murdered by the demon lord. Okay, whatever. Again, still not phased because we already know. No, that couldn't be it, but it is. My heart began to shake and crumble within my chest as my mind became flooded with memories of his funeral. There was no official record of how he died, only that he had passed away. This was the reason why. Yes. I slowly turned my head to Diana, seeing her on her hands and knees gripping the ground in anger and guilt. She kept her head down as she continued speaking.
When the boys left the demon world, I had to track them down and find out who took them away. In a blind and misguided need, I recast the spell they used to open the bridge between our worlds, and used the remainder of that man's life to come through.
Yeah, we already know that. I thought she told that to us at the ending of Oh wait. Right, I got my timelines mixed up. Okay, so I gotta remember that we're currently in a relationship with Jane. So we didn't get the full story from Dana because we would have gotten it if we had pursued her. But since we didn't know shit about this until now. Okay, all right. You, yes.
I can't ever ask for your forgiveness. I took his life, and I've been punished greatly for that choice. But I swear, on the ashes of my family, it was not something I wanted to do.
I know. She already said that. She's like, I didn't realize that would happen, and then before it was too late, yeah. I could only stare at Diana, barely hearing her over the memory of rain hitting my grandfather's gravestone echoing in my mind. My grandfather was buried 6 feet beneath the ground because of her. Yes. The copycat clapped and chuckled beside me, but I didn't care enough to look back at it.
Well done, Izeur. The first step of redemption is always the confession.
Okay, then do we portray her here by, like, killing her off? Maybe? One word bounced through my head as I stared at Diana, watching her lower her head further onto the floor with her forehead against the stone. Her body contracted over herself, moving her hair from her back and revealing the intricate demon marks across her skin. Okay. When the word became unbearably loud in my thoughts, I let it resonate out of my mouth. What? Why? Diana kept her head to the floor as the copycat purred happily beside me. I had to place everything in perspective. Diana had saved my life, but sacrificed my grandfather's. Was her saving me meant to be a debt repaid? Maybe. She didn't know I was his granddaughter, though. Yeah, she didn't know I was his granddaughter, though. If she had already been punished, then that definitely couldn't have been the case. Then why would she save me if she had already killed a human? Why weren't angels hunting her down? Yeah, why? Something wasn't right. Yeah. I looked at the copycat, seeing her practically drool at the sight of Diana groveling. Are you really madness? Maybe. As it took in my question, the copycat looked at me with an offended glare.
Madness? Is that what Izeur told you? Such a bad girl indeed, even without my help.
Oh, okay, so she lied to us about it, and it's okay. In actuality, it's like her other side, her whatever, her darker half, essentially. So it's not, and it wasn't born out of like, clashing with the demon lord so many times. Okay, all right. Huh? I looked again at Diana, seeing her body tense up. She lied to me? When the copycat chuckled, I turned back to it to see that that wasn't the case. What?
Well, I'm not exactly madness. I'm just a being that was created to enhance your story.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we already know that. Now it wasn't making any sense. My story, what the hell was it talking about? At my confused face, the copycat laughed.
You wouldn't understand, little human.
Yeah, the muse and the story and the shit. Yeah, we already know that.
Yes, she would.
Do we? Would we? Yes? Huh? The copycat and I turned our heads to see Diana finally rising from the ground, glaring deeply at her copycat. For a brief second, I could sense the flinch that erupted from the copycat at the sight, but continued to look at Diana.
She may have grown attached to a demon, but that does not make her ignorant. She may be a simple human, but she is more than deserving to know everything the 5 worlds has to hide.
Aw, Diana. You touched my heart. The power balance in the room seemed to shift as Diana took hold of the dominance from the copycat and made her own presence intensify with her words. She tilted her head slightly, letting me and the copycat see both of her eyes filled with pure malice and ill intent. As she glared, a hard rush of fear ran through me, and a deep gold covered her eyes, shaking the air in the room with her gaze alone.
However, I'll tell her everything after I finally rip out your throat!
Yeah, go ahead. I have no qualms with that. Alright, bye. Within the blink of an eye, Diana vanished and slammed into the copycat, jamming her elbow into its chest and sending it back. You have fun with that, Diana. Don't hurt yourself.
Kick her in the balls!
The copycat flew across the room and bounced off of the bookshelves, causing some of the books to fall over as it dropped to its knee. Diana settled onto her feet and walked towards it, forming her saber in her hand.
I should have killed you the moment you began to fester.
Yeah, why didn't you?
That golden heart of yours always seems to get in the way.
But still, there's gotta be some sort of limit. Diana suddenly rushed at the fallen being, arcing her saber to slash through it, but only swiped at an afterimage. The copycat reappeared behind Diana and kicked both of her knees out from under her, causing her to fall to the floor. Oh, watch yourself. I felt my instinct jump, but was it my fight to join in? Everything about the situation was blurred and confusing. Who was right, who was wrong, which Diana was to blame. I'm cool with, you know, cause she felt sorry for it, and she didn't realize it until it was too late. So it's not like she wanted to actually do it, knowing full well that she was gonna kill somebody. My heart knew that the real Diana was innocent. The copycat must have forced her to do the horrible things she did somehow. The question still remained, however, would I help or watch? Help Diana watch. We're gonna help her, and then I'm gonna go back and see if I can get an achievement from just watching. Help her. I couldn't stand idly by and let Diana fight this thing alone. If I was somehow involved, then this became my fight as well. Player 2 has entered in the fight. I focused my energy into my circlet and swung it violently at the copycat, causing a large chain to burst from it and clamp around the copycat's neck with my holding my circlet like a handle. Okay, got you. The copycat arced back and gripped the chain, clawing at it as it choked. I continued to pull back to either continue choking it or bringing it away from Diana. My energy concentrated on the chain, making it stronger and tighten around the copycat. Diana, now do it, do it. Diana quickly looked up and gripped her saber before pushing off the ground and slicing through the copycat's stomach. I could only stare wide-eyed as the blade cut all the way through the copycat's body, perfectly dividing her in half. Ooh, wow. What was even more frightening about it was that instead of blood, black ooze dripped from the slice. From the stench, it was ink or something very similar to in nature. Within seconds, the wound had vanished, making the copycat whole once more. Hey, that's not fair. Okay, go for the head. Before it could attack, however, Diana carved through it again with her saber, painting the floor with a spray of its black ink blood as the slice ripped through its torso. Diana twisted her blade and continued to slice apart the copycat like scraping a hot knife through butter. Okay. This isn't working. With each tear, the ink blood seemed to form it back together, but the copycat seemed to weaken each time. Soon, it wasn't fast enough to completely heal the wound on its body, its skin becoming painted black. Okay, I guess keep at it then. The copycat let out a growl, somehow still alive, and gripped Diana's neck. I could tell that it was immensely weakened, but it continued to fight on. A shadowy aura bounced around it as the second voice, one I couldn't recognize, echoed behind Diana's.
You will not defeat me!
Who's that? Who's you?
Yes, I will!
Diana quickly grasped onto the copycat's neck and began to crush it, making the copycat let go of her and take hold of Diana's wrist, hoping to stop her.
My name is Isaur, descendant of the Lilith bloodline and queen of the rebellion. I will no longer be bound by the power of your muse!
Oh, maybe it's the muse, huh? The power of your muse? Before I could even attempt to ponder what the hell she meant, Diana dug her nails into the copycat's neck, effectively stabbing through her skin and burying her nails into its throat. Ew.
You will not control me anymore!
Yeah, you show her who's boss, Diana. With Diana's shout, her hand suddenly ignited into purple flames, catching onto the copycat as Diana's fist tightened further into its neck. With a bubbly cry, the copycat spasmed before igniting into a flesh pyre. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the smoke that rose into the air faintly reminded me of a book burning, the smell of paper and ink becoming ashes and soot as little by little the copycat started to burn away. Eventually, Diana's fingers finally revealed themselves as ashes around her fingers fell to the ground with the remainder of what was the copycat. I felt myself step back and collapse onto the floor, taking everything in and trying to adjust myself. The entire situation became a wild ride, one full of surprises and confessions. It was hard to place all together. I know, it's a lot to take in, but we already know what happened. How that happened. So yeah, it's just like, whatever. I wasn't the only one to hit the floor. Dana fell to her knees, staring at her hand as the ashes of her copycat faded into the air like dust.
It's over.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do this in the first place, Diana. I stared at Diana, seeing her gaze burn to her palm and watching it shake slightly. In her eyes, however, was a small glimmer that I had not recognized from her. It was almost innocent, kind, like she had been under a spell for many years and had finally been freed. Free at last! Congratulations! Was this the true Diana? It is. Diana gripped her fist and brought it to her forehead, inhaling deeply and stopping herself, most likely from crying. Hey, now, if you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here! Diana. Are you okay? I felt lost, unsure what to do as I watched her try to catch herself. I'm sure she had a lot to say. While I very much deserved every explanation she could give, she had just done something that seemed both metaphorically freeing and heavy on her soul. Yeah, so let's just take our time with this. Let's just chill. Leave it for another day. Wait. We can leave it for another day. I would get my answers another time. Dana needs this time alone, right? I slowly stood and began to walk out of the room, trying not to disturb her, but stopped at the sound of Diana's voice.
I'll explain everything soon. Please.
Yeah, you just, you gather yourself. You take your time. It's okay. I know it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. I ain't no rush. I wasn't uncaring. I knew she needed some time to recuperate. I looked back to see her stare up at me, silent tears rolling down her cheeks as her expression gave away her surprise. Right? I smiled and left the room knowing that I would know the truth eventually. Exactly. You take your time on that. You got a rebellion to fight. You got a demon lord to kill still. So we need to take our time with that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. Are we gonna encounter the rebel leaders and them doing the coup d'état? If it is, then I'll let you guys know. But if anything, then I'm gonna skip to the part where we can poison Diana or not. If that's the case. Okay, you guys. So like, I didn't get any achievements out from that. So I'm gonna make a couple of changes in choices. I'm actually going to try to maybe betray Diana or some shit like that. I don't even know. I just need that achievement. God damn. Okay. What to do? I think it was here? Or here? Or there? Maybe here. Okay, let's try going here. And just keep quiet. And let's just see. I need to stay quiet if I stepped in. Who knew what would happen? The evil Diana could jump for me instead, and I was not ready to take her on. The two Dianas continued to clash weapons, the ring of steel bouncing through the space and fading as an echo. At last, Diana finally swung at a surprise angle, slashing a tear through her copycat's stomach. Damn! No blood came out of the wound, as if the copycat were a mere husk. The wounded target, however, grinned.
So you can hurt me. Very interesting. I'm afraid that this little rebellion won't do it all. This isn't your story, after all.
Okay.
Do you think I don't know that?
I'm confused again.
We'll meet again soon, my dear.
Okay, so that's it. That's it. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go skip on ahead to the point where we can actually jump in to assist Diana in fighting her copycat or not, and I'm gonna see where that would take us. Okay, we here, and we're gonna see what would happen if we just stand there and just watch. I stared, not wanting to become involved. I needed to assess the situation and take an action after everything was decided. I had barely even noticed the large purple pentagram appearing behind the copycat, where a large tendril snaked out and violently wrapped itself around the copycat's neck. Oh, she got this still. Wow, okay. The copycat arced back and gripped the tendril, clawing at it as it choked. It was relentless in its hold, rattling like a snake as it tried to pull it back into the dark void it came from. However, it gave Diana a chance to strike. Okay, so she got it anyways. She took care of it anyways. She don't need our help. Anyways, I'm gonna skip ahead. Last choice that I wanted to make was to just wait on the explanation and see what would happen. Okay, let's wait.
I'll explain everything soon.
I know it's okay. Okay, never mind. We still don't get the explanation, because yeah, alright. Oh wait, Diana lowered her head and nodded, wiping her tears and taking deep breaths. Okay, so we're actually getting it. Okay, so we're just waiting, we're just really patient with it.
I know I shouldn't ask for this, but may I please tell you another time? It's late, and your fiancé will be looking for
Okay,
you.
maybe not. Never mind. I thought she would, but no. Alright, I smiled and left the room knowing that I would eventually know the truth. Okay, yeah. When you wanna get my fucking... Huh. How am I supposed to get it then? Because I can't go with another trainer. And then... Ugh. This is gonna be so hard. But like, anyways, we got to explore that bit. And if anything, I feel like I can't... I'm gonna have to do some poking around. I am for sure. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all the achievements that are available in this session because I for sure have all the other extra miscellaneous stuff to show you guys or to go through, which includes the angel's password, the bonus stuff, extra bit. Where was that? Where was that? Where was that? I pushed something and then it was like, what? What the fuck was that? Where was that? Bloopers? Oh yeah, it was in bloopers as well. Yeah, it was in bloopers. And then, yeah, so I don't know. I will go around and I will try to see if there's any threads or discussions that would help me to get those last achievements. And if I end up finding it, I will include it in another little separate recording I will do another time. But I will squish it into this episode, so you'll still see it. Ha! Of course, just my luck. I had to have found the guide after I was done doing that first set of recordings. So yes, I came back after finishing up on the recording of mainly doing mostly everything and then leaving out the 5 achievements that I didn't know if I was gonna ever get. Oh my god, but now I have an actual achievement guide which is like pretty simply laid out on how to get it, and I see now I've been shown the light on how to get these achievements. So yes, I'm here now. Yes, my dumb me coming back for more to get these achievements because by hell god, I'm going to get them. So anyways, what I read, quickly skimming through it, I have quickly learned which achievements I am missing. And surprise, surprise, which really though, surprise. Okay, so get this. So I totally missed out. I know it's really obvious. I totally missed out on this achievement called An Angel's Forgiveness, which is basically in James's path, we actually apologize to the angel instead of doing the whole divine punishment where we get the bad ending with James. And yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Get all the way back here. Where the hell was that? What was that? Not here though. That's too early. Not here, not here, not here. Where's the part where we go investigate and then we'd be like, oh, here we go. There we go. So, when confronted by angels, apologize. Okay. But there's investigate. There's that. Is it here? Stay silent. Okay, let's just stay silent. Whatever. There was nothing I could say. Any desire to fight back was dissolved by Diana's sobs and cries.
However, your choice to defy destiny has done more damage than this.
I know, yes, I realize, yes. Give me more shit, and then I'm just gonna... I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! Baby, I'm sorry! I couldn't take it anymore. I was plagued by visions of us separating. I was warned of why I shouldn't be with James. The more I listened, the more my heart painfully understood. This was beyond my control, and this was something I should not have interfered with. Oh my god, love not strong enough, girl. I am so displeased. I had to give up. I fell to my knees, feeling the flames around me fade away and be replaced by a room full of falling feathers. I covered my eyes and saw, feeling my heart dying. I loved James, but this was too much. I was only human after all. Nah, that shouldn't stop you, God. A warm hand placed itself on my head, but I felt no strength to look up at who it was.
You are a human. You do not belong in this world of darkness.
Yeah, well, whatever.
May your sins be cleansed for all of eternity, and may the gates of heaven be opened to you once more.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I couldn't listen to him. My soul was fighting me. My mind was spinning. My body wanted desperately to stand. But I couldn't. My heart could no longer take the tragedy this road was taking me on. I needed to stop. My god, girl, I'm so disappointed in you. I felt warmth envelop my body and a white light take over my mind. I felt my mind slowly dissolve, all my memories, everything I went through, everything I had done. Gone. Up in flames. Not really, no. Just in white light. There, Angel's Forgiveness. Achievement unlocked. Yes. Okay, there's that. And then I totally forgot. I am so sorry to Sayro for this as well because I was so passionate about it. Was that we had to help true love prevail for Sayro and Azair. We gotta be wingman to them, and we got to help them realize their love. And hold on. Oh my god. Okay, so the guy says to explore the castle, turn left twice, train with Sayro, reassure him that Diana loves him, and convince him to get the rose with the okay. Oh fuck, that means I have to go all the way to the beginning. Damn it. Okay, fine. I will do that. All for homegirl. All for the sake of true love. Okay, what the fuck was that though? Yes. Yes? Yes. Okay, here we go. Fast forward the shit out of this. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm up to the point where we're just having our little heart-to-heart moment with Zero and how he's in a dilemma and not, you know, I don't know how to make Zero realize my love. Okay, we're gonna say, is there any way to prove your love to her? Yes. Zero didn't reply. He looked at me deep in thought before shaking his head. I thought I saw a glimmer of hope, but he rid himself of whatever thought he had been focusing on. Come on, just tell me. Anything.
Never mind that. We need to focus. Let's continue.
Bruh. I nodded, taking up my weapon again and preparing for our final sparring match. Really? Shit, was that the wrong answer? I'll just skip on ahead and let me just see.
This idea is idiotic, guard. Leaving during a war could be considered treason, and you would be abandoning your duties to your mistress.
Okay. So we're just heading back for our room, and then we suddenly catch a quiet conversation through the crack of the door. Again, a crack through the door.
I know that, but...
Yes, go on. Pirin, keep walking. Pirin, do it, Pirin. Just fucking Pirin. Be nosy as shit, that's what we're good for. We won't Pirin, obviously because we were fucking nosy. Duh. I stopped walking and peered inside, wanting to see what was going on. Okay. Hey, Seiro was standing steadfast by the large fireplace as Shadow, arrogant as ever, loomed over the small table that was covered in maps and books.
Do you really think a quest like this is beneficial to the war? All it would do is leave us with one less powerful ally for a significant amount of time.
Well, it's downtime, you know. Like we're not doing anything all that much. And if you need a holla, then send a messenger or a raven. Whatever the hell you guys use for communication.
I would not be gone long. I've researched this.
Yes, I've researched this route multiple times. You've already spouted that more times than I care to appreciate. Regardless, even if things did go your way and you journey there and back without some form of incident, you would turn up a day before the siege. Your mistress will not likely forgive your absence.
Oh no. Oh, well that's a bit of a... Okay, well whatever, no, still do it, go, do it.
But I have a feeling that this will be worth that absence. If I can do this, if I can prove that my love for her is real.
And then obviously Shadow's gonna be like, you fucking dumb.
You are having delusions of grandeur. Love does not exist for us demons. This quest is folly.
Oh hey, then what about me and Bae though, yo? Like we in love? What the hell's... Nah. I glared at Shadow. Why was he being such an ass? Seiro, however, looked to his feet, gritting his teeth and shutting his eyes.
You came here and asked for my counsel, guard. I am merely telling you the truth of the matter. Whatever hope that human placed in your mind is illogical, and only a detriment to our cause.
Really? You went to Shadow for advice? Like, do you know who Shadow is? You should have gone to, like, either Faye or Rabbit at least. Like, why Shadow? God. Yeah.
I hope you take my words into careful consideration. Nothing fruitful will come from this journey you wish to undertake.
No, shut up. Don't listen to him. Do it. As he finished speaking, Shadow faded into a black shadow on the ground and slipped into the dark corner of the library, vanishing from sight completely. He slipped into a shadow. Seiro growled beneath his gritted teeth and slammed his fist against the mantle behind him, forming a large crack in the stone. Hey now, hey. Don't ruin the interior decoration just 'cause you angry.
Damn it.
Seiro, just forget him. Like, what does he know? God, it's Shadow. Enter the room, leave. I'm gonna enter the room. Shadow, Seiro, you need to listen. You know, fuck Shadow. Whatever. Shadow was wrong. Whatever Seiro wanted to do to prove his love for Diana was worth it. I felt my heart agree with my thoughts with a firm thump in my chest. Taking a deep breath, I opened the door and entered the room. Shh. Look, Seiro, we gonna do this together. Seiro looked up at me with a startled gaze when he heard the door creak as it opened.
Oh,
I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but you know me. I just get caught in this situation regardless. It's beyond my power of control, but yeah. Anyways, Seiro looked down at the table, embarrassed, while he rubbed the back of his neck.
How long were you there?
The entire time. Long enough to hear what Shadow said about me. With a frown, Seiro turned his gaze to his feet. As I stepped further into the room, he let out a sigh.
I've been thinking a lot about what we've talked about. You asked me if there was a way to prove my love to Azair. Well, there is a way.
Okay, tell me all about it, because we still don't know exactly specifically what it is that he wanted to accomplish, but regardless, he should do it anyways. Really? Sero nodded before ushering me over to the table. I walked over and looked at what Sero wanted to show me, a large set of maps all pointing to a single area in the abyssal plain near the ocean. The ocean?
There's a legend that has been passed around the demon world for eons. The Golden Rose. It's said that if someone finds its hiding place and proves that the love in their heart is real, the rose will blossom and become physical proof of their true love.
Oh, more magical flowers. Okay. Is this legend true?
No one can say for sure. No one has ever found it. Yet the legend exists, so it must have some form of merit. I've tried for years to find its location, and now I have.
Oh, really? Okay. Alright. Sarah pointed at a hand-drawn circle on the map and glided his finger along the map towards the area where the rose was said to be.
It would only take me 2 days to get there and to return. If the story is true, then I'm positive I can find it and bring it back to Azair as proof of my love.
Okay. 2 days and also like total of 4 days. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's like half of that week. Oh my gosh. As Sarah finished, his smile darkened to a sad grimace.
However, I have been advised against this journey, and for good reason. I would be abandoning my lady days before the final battle, and that alone could be considered treason. Even more so, would she forgive me for leaving at such a crucial time?
True, because Diana's all about, mad focus, tunnel vision on getting that grind, but you know what? No, just do it. Just do it. I looked at Sero's face, seeing the conflicting emotions running through his eyes as he stared at the maps in front of us. Was it really worth it?
Still, this may be my only chance to do this. When we win this war, my lady will require me to be by her side more so than ever. I must be there to support her at all times when she rebuilds this broken world, but I would lose the chance to prove my love to her.
You know what? I trust in you, Sero. You can do this. Go, do it. I'll come up with some bullshit excuse to cover you. I didn't know what to say in response. While I wanted him to do what he felt was right, there was so many things that could go wrong. What if the legend was false? He would be gone for nothing and would come back empty-handed. Yeah, that's true, but still, you gotta believe! Hashtag believe! What if something happened while he was away, he wouldn't be able to return in time to help? Or what if something happened to him on his journey, he wasn't invincible? I closed my eyes trying to figure out what to say to him. When I realized what I wanted to say, I spoke up. You should stay, you should go. Should I stay or should I go? You should go. Do it! I'm here for this achieve. Do it. Oh, the golden rose. Okay, that's 46. I checked in. It was like 46. It was 47 now. Yes! Sarah really loved Diana. It was plain as day. If she wasn't persuaded yet from his words and dedication, this journey would convince her. It was worth the risk if he was really in love with her, right? She was strong enough to handle things on her own while Sarah was away, right? Sarah looked to me in surprise as I smiled at him. Go, do it. If this will prove your love to her, then you should find the rose and give it to her. Whatever the risk is, if you believe it's worth it, then do it. Do it! Something in Sero's eyes glistened as if a spark had been ignited, and the hope in his heart began to burn with joy. A smile grew onto his face as he nodded, now determined.
You're right. I'll leave tonight and come back with the rose, even if it's the last thing I do.
Yes. Yay, I grinned widely. I was happy for him. To see Sero so determined to prove his love filled my soul with joy. As he stepped towards me, I watched as he wrapped his arms around me, giving me a friendly hug. God, come here, you. Sero, my dude, my man.
Thank you for your help. I won't ever forget this.
Yeah, yo, you go and get that rose. You prove your love to her. You got this. Yeah, you got this. I believe in you. So happy for you. You got this. I smiled and hugged him back, patting his back. At my words, he squeezed me tighter before letting me go. Sero nodded to me before rushing out of the library, most likely to set off on his journey as quickly as possible. He needed all the time he could get. Yeah. I, however, felt my heart give an approving thud in my chest. I had done the right thing. Yes. It raised the question, however, would I have done the same for the one I loved? I think so. After a brief moment, I nodded myself. Yes, I would have. Yes. Duh. I left the library and headed towards my room, now filled with determination of my own. Okay, so we're gonna skip on ahead and want to see where that takes us. Want to see If Sero comes back with a rose, hopefully he does, because I need that achievement. Need that fucking achievement. Okay. Okay, so we did, since, as a reminder, we're still doing Eric's route. We did do all the main events of getting rid of Orbel, the little spirit orb that's been haunting us. So after we basically did all that, and then I guess we're heading back to our room. So yeah, I began to head back to my room, ready for what was going to happen tomorrow. Everything would be decided then, yes.
You cruel, selfish bastard!
Okay, I guess he got caught. Oh no, a shout, however, interrupted my journey to my room. I froze in place before turning my head towards the door that was barely open a small crack. It was the door leading to the grand hall, Sero's training room. Okay, Sero, you better be back and you better have that rose, or else. Why was Diana there though, and who was she yelling at? Well, who do you think she's yelling at? I peeked inside to see Diana glaring into the darkness with her arms crossed tightly over her chest. As I squinted, trying to see what she was glaring at, I silently gasped. What? Sero! Oh my god! Sero was kneeling in the dark before his mistress, his head bowed low in shame. When did he return? More than that, why was he keeping his head down? Was he not successful in his mission? Dude, bruh.
Where in the 7 planes of hell have you been, Sero?
Oh, she's just really mad at him that he's been missing. That's it. It's not the fact that he didn't succeed.
My lady,
I hope.
You left the castle with no notification or warning, and you activated your damn holy magic to deny me the right to summon you to my side. How dare you!
Oh my gosh, she is so mad. She's so mad.
If you would let me...
I know, let him...
And now you suddenly waltz back into the castle with a smile on your face as if you had gone out and killed the demon lord himself. Explain yourself!
Oh god, Jesus. But at least he was smiling, so that means he was successful, but like still he's taking shit from Diana. But it's okay, it's all part of the process, because we all expected that she go a little bit crazy. Staring at Diana, I could see her face burning as red with rage. Her cheeks, however, were glistening as rogue tears ran down them. Sero kept his head down, but continued to plead with Diana. Aww, she must have been so worried. She must have been like, oh my god, he must have been kidnapped, or he must have been like, I don't even know, something happened to him.
My lady, I was on a personal quest. I had to retrieve something I believed to be important, and it was incredibly selfish of me to do so. I'm sorry, but I needed to complete this task before we went into battle.
Yes, duh.
You placed this quest over your duty to me?
Well, see, the thing is that the quest was in duty to you, so like, he was, it's not wrong, in a way.
Only this once, my lady. It needed to be done immediately, and I greatly apologize for doing so, but I promise my journey bore results.
Yes, it did.
Do you not realize how worried you made me? I have barely rested these past 3 nights because of you.
Oh, she's so worried about it. Oh my gosh. I stared at Diana wide-eyed in shock. She was concerned about him. Sero seemed to be surprised as well, eyes wide and staring at the ground. However, he didn't lift his head, most likely still following a demand previously given to him to keep his head down.
My lady, I'm deeply sorry.
And she's like, she's gonna yell at him again.
Sorry doesn't make this better. What if you were killed? What if I was killed? You are supposed to be by my side at all times. You broke the vow that you made not only to me, but to my family, that you would stay with me and protect me.
Girl, you gotta believe that you can handle things by yourself, for just at least 3 days.
My lady, please!
Or 4 days.
Enough! I've heard enough!
Oh man. Diana turned away from Sero, looking to the ground and clenching her eyes shut. More rogue tears ran down her face as she gritted her teeth. Sero finally lifted his face, shocked to see her back instead of her face. Because she's just going through a very emotional state right now. Like, she was worried. I don't blame her. But yeah, maybe you should have left a little sticky note, be like BRB kind of thing. I don't know, but
You are dismissed. You are no longer permitted to be in the same room as me until further notice.
Oh, god damn it, Diana. He did this all for you.
My lady.
I said you are dismissed, Cyril.
Is
there, please? Please, is there?
You do not have permission to use my
Throw the rose at her. Ooh! All of a sudden, Sarah lunged forward and wrapped his arms around Diana's arms and chest, hugging her body to his tightly as she released a tearful gasp of surprise. Sarah buried his face in her shoulder as Diana stared wide-eyed at the wall ahead of her. Yes! That's right! You gotta take control! Diana froze in his arms as Sarah clutched her body to his, locking it against his chest.
Do not send me away from you. I broke my vow, yes, but I did it for a reason. I cannot bear the thought of being separated from you. Not after what I have discovered.
Exactly. Yes, show her the rose. Do it! Come on, Diana, listen to him. I stared, feeling my heart clench. It was like watching a romantic drama where the two leads were either going to break up or confess their love for each other. The air was tense and full of both anticipation and fear. Yes, oh my god, should have made popcorn. Diana remained frozen in Sable's arms as he lifted his head and gently relaxed his embrace around her.
Isair, I've brought you something.
Yes, you need to get down on one knee and just give it to her that way. I think that's more appropriate.
You... What?
Yes. Diana finally began to move, slowly turning around in Sarah's arms to look up at him in confusion. Sarah frowned, seeing her tearful and red face, and gently brought a hand up to her cheek. He gingerly wiped the tears from Diana's eyes with the back of his fingers before cupping her face. Diana didn't lean in, but she didn't object to it.
I've brought you something very important. It may not seem important to this war, but it's important to me.
Okay, yes, yeah, we all know. My heart caught itself in my throat. Did he? Yes, he did. Sarah released Diana's cheeks before waving his hand between their faces, black and purple mist forming in the air, shifting into something small. As it finally materialized, Diana gasped and I silently echoed her reaction. Ta-da! In the air floated a beautiful golden rose on a dark green thornless stem. It had mostly blossomed, showing its beautiful petals and glowing softly in between Sarah and Diana. It slowly turned in the air, showing Diana all of its magnificence. Yeah, isn't it so pretty?
The golden rose. A symbol and proof of my love for you, Isair. I've wanted to retrieve it for you for the longest time, and now I finally have.
Right? Look at that loyalty! Look at that dedication! Look at that love!
Sarah.
Yeah, see? Oh my god!
I love you so much. You have given my life so much meaning, and I have sworn my life to protecting you. Isair, you are the most precious and the most beautiful woman to ever grace the 5 worlds, and being with you every day fills me with such joy.
Oh my god, LTV. My ship is sailing right now! This is so great!
If this is what it takes to prove my love for you, then I will happily give you thousands of golden roses for as long as I have breath. But please, know now that my feelings for you are pure and true.
Right? God damn, girl! I felt like crying as I watched the scene unfold. Diana was stunned, streams of rogue tears once again falling down her cheeks as she stared at Sarah. The rose slowly lowered to float between their chests, as if it was patiently waiting for something to happen. Yeah, is it supposed to do something more? I don't know.
You are my everything. My moon, my stars, my world. Please, Isair, do not send me away from you.
Oh my god, it's like Daenerys and like her freaking Dothraki warrior. Oh my god, I forgot Drogo, yes. Oh my god, it's so long since I've watched the Game of Thrones ended, okay guys? God, oh my god, little moon of my life.
Cyril, you idiot.
Yes, but he's a fool for you. Sarah let out a soft chuckle as Diana wiped her eyes with a very, very small smile. Very small, just a tiny one. She's still smiling though.
Insult me all you like. I deserve it for leaving your side. However, now that I've proven my love to you, I must know the truth. Do you love me?
Do you love me? Do you love me? I love you, babe. You better. He went on a journey for this rose for you, girl. Love so true, come on. Diana looked up at Sarah as her smile grew ever so slightly. Something about Diana changed as she looked up at him. Her eyes seemed to be lighter and full of joy. My heart melted at the way they looked at each other. Sarah watched Diana with curiosity and Diana gazing at Sarah in a warm elation. Yes. Diana lifted her hand to the rose and gently cupped it underneath its petals, making Sarah look down and gasp. In Diana's hands, the rose fully bloomed, revealing its innermost gold. Innermost gold, almost white petals. Sarah looked back up at Diana, seeing her cry joyful tears and fighting back tears of his own. Yay! Look, it bloomed even more, which means yes. She said yeah.
I do, Cyril. More than you could ever know. I was just
afraid of my own feelings, afraid of losing you because, feeling things is just awful, but you know what? Sarah gently shushed her, cupping her cheek gently and wiping the tears away from it with his thumb. For the first time, at least from what I had seen, Diana nuzzled in his hand, closing her eyes. She looked so innocent and pure with Sarah now. Was this the real Diana? Yes.
Whatever fear you had, let it go. I swear to never hurt you and to love you until time stands still.
Yes, or you both fall into the fucking decaying oceans, but whatever. I stared teary-eyed as Sarah gently took the rose from between them and placed it in Diana's hair behind her ear. Diana waited until he finished before reaching up and wrapping her arms around his neck. Now kiss.
I love you too, Sarah.
Now kiss. Kiss the girl. At last, Sarah wrapped... Oh my god, my throat is like... Goddamn, like, I don't know. Must be that humidifier I bought. At last, Sarah wrapped his arms around Diana's waist and pulled her close as they both leaned in and finally kissed. It was a magical sight to behold. Their love echoed in the kiss, making each other almost glow within the room. I felt my cheeks warm in uncontrollable blush as I watched. Yes. What do I do? Keep watching, leave them alone. I don't know, I want to keep watching. I want to see my OTP be happy for once. Ah! I want to keep watching, but at the same time I want to leave them alone. Okay, I'm gonna keep watching. It was beautiful to watch unfold. Diana and Sarah finally found love within each other. I was giddy and excited for them both. Hopefully they don't catch me. As they slowly pulled away, Diana slightly slapped his chest, making Sarah laugh a bit. She's like, "You bitch. Don't ever do that to me again."
You really did worry me.
Duh.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll forgive you if you tell me one thing.
Okay. What?
Anything.
Yeah, of course.
Did our guest convince you to do this?
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, it was us. Yep. My heart caught in my throat, but out of fear, not excitement. Was Sarah going to tell on me? I was the one who convinced him to go, but would Diana punish me for giving him the idea? Sarah tightened his hold around Diana's waist, making her gasp slightly before nuzzling nose to nose with her.
I was merely given advice and counsel. I chose to leave on my own.
Right. It was like I gave him my 2 cents, and I was like, go do it. And, I understand the consequences and, the possibility of it failing and shit like that. But you know what? Like, it's worth a shot. So it's all up to you, and you did it. I let out a silent sigh as Diana chuckled and ran her hand along Sarah's cheek.
Sarah, I know when you are lying to me, but I'll let it go this time. At least you're safe here with me now.
Exactly. He made it back. He did it. He done good.
And I will never leave your side again.
Yeah. Basically married now. The pair smiled at each other before Sarah captured Diana's lips again in another loving kiss. As she kissed back, a dark purple pentagram appeared beneath the pair and slowly drew them into the floor. Okay, bye! Have fun! Don't be too loud. They probably wanted some real alone time, yeah. I shook my head, laughing at myself before turning on my heel and heading back to my room. Yes! Now all that I have to do is to get the other achievement, which is to... what's it called? Yeah. So basically have Diana live at the end of it all. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I did everything correctly in terms of, like, getting Eric to not die on us and to... Okay, yeah. Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna have this be a happy ending. There we go. I got the achievement, you guys. Yeah, I managed to obviously keep Diana alive at the end, and that's how you get that achievement, which is true love prevails with the golden rose kind of thing. So much. It's easy. It's way easy peasy at that point. Just cruising. Easy. Thanks to you, she was finally able to find true love in the form of a tainted Nephilim named Zero. I don't care.
Oh crap! I shouldn't have let that one slip. Oops.
No, we already know that. Whatever, girl.
Anyway, when they bound their souls together in marriage, he became king of the demon world. However, it was just a title to him. The real power belonged to Diana.
Well, yeah, obviously. Okay, yeah.
Diana became one of the most beloved rulers in all of Demon
Oh,
World
okay.
history. Her natural heart of gold led her to lead the world to a prosperous future, one filled with peace and happiness.
Okay, so everything up until that point is all done. I got my achievement. So basically it's the golden rose, which is let's search for the rose, and then what's it called? Oh yeah, True Love Prevails, which is like the ending. What else am I missing? That's only like I 46, 47, 48. I'm missing 2 achievements. Okay, what the fuck? Okay. What am I missing? Oh, okay. Haha. Okay, so like okay. Yes. Okay, so one of the most easiest achievement that I have overlooked, it's part of the miscellaneous achievements, is the fact that once we start any route, and you know the part where Kay was like, oh, did you play the first Seduce Me Ultimate game? And every single time I obviously said yes because it's true. But then the achievements, one of the achievements for this is that you can say no and then be like, we get an achievement for that. Be like, oh yeah. So let's just start like anyone's route. Let's just start Eric's route.
Hold on
Yes,
there.
I know. I say no.
Phew. Good thing I asked, huh?
Yes.
Well, then let me summarize everything for you and get you up to speed.
No, thank you. I'd rather not. But anyways, yeah, because we already know what happened in the first game. So there's that. Did I get all the achievements? Am I missing one more? What am I missing? What the fuck am I missing? I'm going to go check and see if that is true because I literally just went down, just like scrolled down the list on the guide that I have open in terms of how to get all the achievements. And I seem to have gotten them all, but I'm just gonna go take a quick peek and I'm gonna see if that's true or not. I'm missing one! What do you mean? Oh, okay. Okay, I think, wait. Okay, I got it. I know what to do. Another thing I overlooked because, who the fuck? Why the fuck would I even want to, like, have him on my mind? Okay, so basically the achievement is something relating to Shadow. So, the one achievement that I am missing is called Controlling Fear, which is Learn Shadow's Secrets. So I have to explore the castle, turn right then left, which is I'm pretty sure we're gonna stumble upon Shadow in the library, but we already got that dialogue from the demo that I did, and then choose to train with Shadow and then ask about the hair. Okay, I got this. Except I have to like go all the way back to when we first came in, and then we just explored the castle. So yeah, I'm just gonna go zip on through it, and then I'm just gonna probably get up to the point where we ask him about the hair. Okay. We don't ask about it. Yeah. Okay. So we're up to the point. I managed to ask him without him getting all angry and shit. So Shadow raised an eyebrow. I was fearful that he was going to dismiss me afterwards, but I desperately needed to know about the hair. It was just too interesting to ignore now. The ends of Shadow's hair gently moved up in the air, waving their fingers at me like they were dancing over piano keys. What is with your hair?
Let me ask you this, human. What would you be willing to trade your soul for?
Why are you asking me this? What? My soul? My soul? I have none. I stared at Shadow slightly dumbfounded. He traded his soul for his hair. Now that my focus was on it, the strands of his hair were pitch black. Not even light could pierce them or highlight the strands. How was that possible? What the you traded your soul for? That must be some good hair then. Like freaking Pantene Pro V kind of shit. Shadow lifted a hand up and ran his fingers over his front ponytail, combing through the darkness.
For me, the answer was simple. To control fear.
Okay, alright. That made absolutely no sense. How does your hair make you control fear? Yeah. Shadow gazed into my eyes before sighing and lowering his head. However, as he did, his own shadow slowly rose behind him as if it were a being itself and stood silently. The shadow's hair, however, danced around him, revealing not 2, but at least 10 hands splaying from his head, waving through the air in a snake-like movements. Okay, I felt frightened just staring. Oh, it's kind of like Medusa in a way. The shadow quickly detached itself from its master. It began to sprint around the room, taking out every light source and completely covering the room in darkness. What the bruh? It was pitch black in the room. Not even the light of the hallway could be seen. I couldn't spot Shadow or his shadow anywhere, causing me to stand still in utter fear. Shadow or his shadow. That's tripping me up. As hands began to crawl along my body and wrap around my arms and torso, I screamed and began to flail, feeling them completely coil around me like snakes. Soon I was trapped in a tight embrace of shadow.
To completely control darkness is to control fear. To control fear is to control life itself. It isn't enough to simply hold that much power in two hands.
So you need multiple hands. So you got your hair involved. Alright. I get it, let me go please. Oh my god, yes, I get it. I was frightened to the core. I didn't want to be in this anymore. I was excited about learning about dark magic, but this had quickly become a power I was fearful of. At last, the light reappeared in the room and Shadow stood before me, arms crossed with a small smirk on his face. His 2 ponytails settled onto his body, resting from what they had done. As I no longer felt tied up, I shook my arms and wrapped them around myself, trying to calm down.
Are there any more questions you intend to waste my time with?
Oh, shut up. God damn it, you ass. I became fearful of this man. He was my trainer, but at the same time, he wasn't afraid to make me fear him. It may have just been darkness, but what if he pulled a knife on me like Shama did? Well, I would sue him. I would have been killed in the cover of darkness without any way to fight back. I shook my head, letting out a shaky breath. Okay. No, sir. I had to pay attention, no more distractions. I had to focus on the task ahead, or else I would open myself for another unpleasant surprise. Okay, sorry, I paid attention. There we go. I got all my achievements. Yay! I did it. 100%. Yeah. Oh my god, that took forever. Actually, no, not took forever, but like, in terms of like kind of jumping around everywhere to just get these achievements that I missed out on, that I like some of the simple ones I like clearly overlooked, like the Angel's Forgiveness one. I'm like, oh yeah, I could have just obviously what would happen if I had gone along with the whole feeling sorry for myself and shit. But what happened to James? So yeah, anyways, there we go, 100% completed for you guys. There you go. Then I'm gonna head on back, cut back to the original recording, and you won't see the rest of the other shit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the bonus stuff, and I'm gonna do the bloopers. So, bonus first. I think it's the Angel's password. I think, yeah.
Hi, how
So
can
we already,
oh my god!
we already know the little dialogue that we get, and I already took a peek at the Angel's password because I, for the life of me, do not want to spend half my time just pondering on what the word is. So it is spoiler alert, if I can actually remember it too. Oh, yes. I think. Yes. Is that it? Is that it?
Well,
Okay.
shit. I mean, okay, yeah, sure, fine. You know the password. All right. I'll just show you what happens.
Yay, okay. Cool.
Just don't go telling anyone, okay?
Duh, obviously. God. What is this? What is this? A rose. Alright.
Azair, Sarah, I am so sorry.
That's Kay, right?
It's my fault that this war happened. I wanted to make a love story worth telling, a story worth the praise of the universe.
It's Kay.
But I didn't think of the consequences. If I didn't connect Harold Anderson to the boys, if I didn't force you to confront her, none of this would have
Don't
happened.
tell me she's a muse.
And now, you're falling into an endless hell. Because of me.
This picks up right after they. Oh, yes.
Please. Let me give you the ending you deserve.
Okay.
The strong winds ran against their skin as Sarah and Azair plummeted towards the decaying sea. There was no hope for survival, and they clung to each other as tightly as they could, not daring to let go. Only 2 sentences were exchanged between them. I love you.
I love you too.
At last, they broke through the surface of the water, diving into its cruel depths. Sarah and Azair dug their nails into each other, desperate to remain connected, as the water pulled them further into the dark. Their hearts began to beat as one as their lungs slowly began to fill with water. Rapid but defeated, their heartbeats pounded into their chests in acceptance of their fate. Still, they would not let go of one another, desperate to remain as one. The angels who watched felt their spirits become heavy in grief. The devils who observed felt a cold, unfamiliar sting within their chests. The demons who had followed them let silent and painful tears run along their cheeks. Heavy rain fell in the human world, and the mists of purgatory became dark in mourning. The 5 worlds remained silent as the 2 beings gave into the water's warmth. Their bodies sank further in, wrapped by the tides and weight of the dark. However, they would not be taken into the dark, but guided to the light by their love. The punishment that plagued the sea was born from broken love, tainted by hatred and darkness. The remedy would be love as pure as light. Their true love tamed the curse within the waters, granting them a peaceful passage into death's embrace. Instead of forever living under the weight of water, their souls were whisked away, leaving their bodies to dissolve into sea foam. As the war above ended, the curse that claimed control of the decaying sea at last vanished. But what of the 2 who healed it? The purity in their hearts guided their souls through the veins of the universe and into the heavenly city beyond. Cleansed of their wounds and sins, they were delivered through the passage of water to a paradise. Forever blessed, Sarah and Azair were granted entrance to a new heavenly Eden. Shangri-La.
Is that my achievement? Aww. Did I become human? Or did I become angels? Oh my gosh. That's sweet either way. Do I get my achievement? Yes? Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes! 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 My achievement! I'm so happy. Okay, anyways, but whatever. I'm so happy that they had a good ending. Like, you know, they weren't trapped in the decaying sea. Like, it picked up after, you know, them and Sam's route, and, you know, they plunged towards their death. Hey! It all worked out happily for them in the end. It's great! Yay! It's great for them. It's great for me because they get an achievement. It's great. Everything's it's worth. Yay! Okay, there's that. Now we're gonna go with the bloopers. Can I go with the oh? Why did I do that? Bloopers. Bloopers. Go for the bloopers.
Hi! Welcome to the bloopers. If you got these, congrats! You played through all of the routes and are awesome!
Thanks.
Anyways, I won't delay you any further from these awesome collections of outtakes and hilarity. Just make sure you have your VO volume up, or else you won't hear anything.
Really? Oh, voice act. I got it. Yeah, it's fine.
Have fun!
It's fine. It's if it's anything like I have set to throughout the entire time I've done this game, then it's fine. Whoa. Okay, we get to choose. Yes.
Yo, I'm Sam, and this is a piece of ham. I don't fucking know. We're recording James' fucking route. Let's do this.
Okay.
I apparently have 35 lines, but not really, because the thing I love about searching Sam with Control F is that I also find the word same. You know that feeling? Same.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I found the line.
Okay, James route. Hopefully this is much easier and less taxing on my throat and my soul.
Whoa! Oh God, Jesus, are you okay? I'm not sure if I'm okay. Oi! Quit fucking in there! Whoa, what? Whoa, 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 whoa.
We'll kill him. We'll kill him. We'll kill him.
Cut, print, that's a trailer right there.
Thank you. We truly appreciate it. Fuck you. We don't appreciate it at all.
None of you know what has happened these past 10 years. None of you know of the Demon Lord's true strength.
Then would you care to enlighten us?
No.
No,
Can-
fuck you!
No, I'm going to take my truck and play with it by myself. Goodbye!
God damn it.
He had to live with that sack of shit for almost 100 years as his sons. We know more than... Bleh. We know more than you know. That's why I can't take the line. I don't know what the fuck that was.
The Demon Lord is a madman.
You don't need to tell us that.
Shut up, Matthew! I wasn't talking to your ass.
God damn it.
And now I'm in the closet.
Okay. Are you out of the closet? No? Is that done? Is it done? I think so. Okay. I was like, is it done? Okay.
On to Eric. That's what Escalante Monte Cristo Escalante refer does, right? Okay.
Why? Why did you do that? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
Okay, Cindy Lou. Oh, God damn it.
I was like, I started it, and I was like, oh fuck, this is a Cindy Lou.
Sandy Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree?
Eric-san, why? Why are you taking my Mika-chan? Why?
God damn it. Why? I need to have Chris record that. My sweet little tots. Oh, God, no. Please, no.
There's no baby in the belly.
Oh, my God.
So I'm bringing her to my workshop, my dear.
I impregnate her there.
I'm bringing her back here.
Oh, my God.
My duty is to protect my princess from anything that Wow, I'm tripping lines.
Why would you do that? Why would you do...
Not like literally. Not literally.
Sorry.
What did you find out? What did you find out there, my good friend Mark? I deserve that.
Well, if she were pregnant, I'd be able to expand my legacy. Nah.
He talks funny. He keeps touching you. He has those, like, Christopher Escalante-esque eyes.
God damn it, I'm sending that to him.
Yeah, he's so icky.
Oh my God! Oh,
All of my love, Christopher. All of my love.
I am not icky. I'm not icky sticky. Gross.
how? We felt no such... Fell? Falling! Help! Help! I'm falling! If anyone can reference that, I love you.
It's a child, Diana. Didn't you fucking study in school? It's a fucking goddamn child! Look at his tiny little fucking hands!
It wants you to love it. So I can actually say the line without burping.
It's a child, Diana. I'm pregnant. You're the father.
My lady, if I may, I would like to punch you in the butt.
Princess! I wonder how many times I've recorded the word princess throughout these two games. That's like the word I say the most, and I love it.
Icky Man!
Not like that.
Icky man!
Icky man! No! For the love of God, do not do that.
I don't know. If you want to use anything like that, fantastic. Oh, I'm shirtless. Oh, goodness.
You're not either. Either. Tomato.
You are not proper English.
Either.
We're gonna go either, not either.
Wait, either or either?
It's either.
Okay.
Do you feel disgusted by me? Man, this is like getting into Eric's really Achilles heel type thing. He wants to be a better man now, but he's afraid that she thinks of him as the old, like, flirtatious man slut. Ah!
What else does the Icky Man do? Does he Cotton Eye Joe? I can Cotton Eye Joe.
We're not even married yet. We can probably wait until after we say our vows to I swear you wrote this line for me or something because I believe in that after marriage. Oh, goodness.
You know, there is a way we can stop the spirit from communicating with you until we can expel it. If I can stop stuttering.
What am I, as you wishing? I need to be held. Excuse to give. Okay.
You know, there is a way we can stop it.
Fucking read the line! I wrote it!
What? 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 I don't know.
Now's not the time to bicker. We need to make sure this goes through smoothly. Smoothly. Fucking smoothly. What do I look like, some kind of fucking smoothly?
Princess! I'm sure you already have like 50 takes of this, so I'm gonna move on. Of me yelling princess.
Oh my stars and garters.
Look, I'm looking for a line.
If it goes wrong, the spirit can absorb her soul.
That's not what the line says.
Yeah, it is a bad ending. So I gotta do this no. No! That's not the right no. Why does that keep happening? Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. No cussing. You can't cuss.
Motherfucker! It hurts!
No! No! That needs to be a patch or something.
Horrible. We named you after Horrible! Get your ass in here!
Oh, fucking hell! Oh my god!
Lemon water for the win. Oh, maybe I should have put some honey in this. We're good. I'm dropping stuff.
What?
It's okay, I got it.
It's to the point where you want to be nice, you know who it is, and you finally realize that Diana is a Zayer, and the wording is Izayer.
Izayer.
Izayor.
Izayor.
Izayor?
Izayor.
No. But yeah.
Thank you, Izayor.
Okay, cool. Sam's route's next. That was interesting.
My palms are sweaty, my mom's spaghetti. I'm kidding, but I am sweaty. Alright, Sam's script. Here we go.
And now it's time for Sam.
I get to kick my old man's ass. Oh yeah, that's what any girl wants to hear. Oh yeah, rough and tough with your old man. Jesus.
The first succubus, Lilith. Why the fuck can't I say Lilith? Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
That bastard made me and my brothers miserable.
The first succubus, Lilith. This is the second time.
That bastard made me and my brother my brother? My brother! My one and only brother. And his bitch name is Matthew.
Squirt! What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I'm a hillbilly. Alright, I'm just gonna stop.
By the sound of knocking at our door, great. The cock blockers.
The first succubus, Lilith, was exiled here after being cast out of Eden by the... I'm gonna cry. Mikhail, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Well, whoever that voice is, it's right. There's nothing to be afraid of. You know, except my dad. That guy scares the shit out of me.
Squirt! Oh, no. Come on, throat. We're almost there. Squirt!
I begin to wonder the hall's trying to... Luckily, Sam made a lot of noise. So, wherever she may be, she will always hear me.
Fuck you! You're too slow. Faster! Come at me, Incubi son! You fucker! Fuck you!
I love how I get all the curse lines. Like, what is up with that, Michaela? What is up? You trying to say something about me? You trying to say that I curse a lot? Huh? I can curse my own damn self. Thank you very much.
That loving that hot dog. It's great.
I'm asking approval to imaginary person that is not directing me. Love you, Michaela.
We should be preparing for war, not bickering about it if we can or not. Bickering about if we can. I added an it! Just don't say the word! Haven't found it. Ah! Okay.
Hey, hold on! Shut up, bitch! Sorry, force of habit.
She doesn't need your permission to speak, mutt. I understand, my lady, but I'm still going to skewer him like a pot roast.
No, I'm not. Whatever this thing is. Fuck.
I fucked up!
Is squirt one of those disgusting words that people don't like to hear over and over? Squirt, 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 squirt.
So it's a dragon.
Dragon Ball Z!
What?
He's a brute demon who feeds on use that Glasses fell off. Hold on.
Oh, great. Anderson is getting horny.
Nothing, huh? Gaze upon my demon form! It's glorious. Did I mention it has a third leg?
Happily, my lady. Oh, I'm gonna take his ass to boot camp.
I will never let you force yourself to make this decision if you're not nowhere ready. And I fucked up the line because I said not instead of nowhere, and I'm sorry, Michaela, don't hit me. I'll go back to recording like the slave. I'm kidding. I'm not a slave. I have to correct myself because I don't know if she'll add this to the outtakes. Bloop!
It wasn't. Every time. Enunciate.
You are more important. Yeah, fuck! And it was so good!
Sam never got into the idea of taking and using sexual.
You got it. You got it.
You got it, dude!
Matthew, get out of here.
No!
Is that it? Okay, sorry. I tend to not make any comments just because the outtake reel just goes on continuously, so I don't want to have to like have my voice over their outtakes so you guys to listen to it too. So yeah, that's why. So let's continue on to Matthew's route.
Scratch my leg. It's an itchy leg. Oh, now my other leg is itching. So jealous. Gotta scratch both of them equally. Gotta treat your legs right, man. Okay. Now my back's itching. God, I'm so itchy! Ah! Ah! Okay.
Matthew's turn!
Yeah, that's right. You were gone from the human world for about 5 hours.
5 hours?!
So I don't know why I waited so long to say this, but the entire time I've been recording, I have not been wearing pants. I don't know if it's to get into character, because Sam is just a guy that wants to seduce women, or maybe it's because, you know, I'm reading for the Matthew script right now. Who the fuck knows why I decided to say it now? It could be countless things. Not to steal from Matthew's moment, I could tell you that. It's totally because of that. Also, I am serious. I would send pics, but you'd probably be disappointed. Anyway...
Energy and food. As long as we have both, we can pretty much be wide awake 24/7, 26, 72, 57, 62, 76, 75, what? Hippity hop. Energy and food. As long as we have both, we can pretty much... Energy and food. As long as we have both, we can pretty much be... Wait, what? It's a so easy sentence.
Matthew had a few couple fights there too.
Oh boy, here come the swear words.
Oh, shut up, you little bitch.
If she's hurt, then she can't give me proper energy, and I won't be able to rule this world. World's such a hard word to say, and I'm so angry. Ow, I should probably stop doing that. I'm gonna ruin my voice.
I remember you massacring an entire gang of Vince because they looked at your mom funny. They must have been like, hey Matthew, your mom. It's like, nobody fucking talks about my mother that way. Jesus, that'd be terrifying.
I don't know how to do that. Matthew turned into a race car. Seduce Me 3 NASCAR Extravaganza.
Whatever. Aren't you a married man, Sam? Shut the fuck up. Just because I'm married doesn't mean I can't act like a little kid. Man, I want my mommy. She's a spirit. Shut up! Shut up.
Fucking come at me, Sam! Come at me, Scrub Lord, I'm ripped!
We can try to dispel it while the Demon Lord's power isn't using Matthew's energy.
The fucking Matthew's energy. Matthew's energy.
An attacker in my home? Well, it would be dead before they even set foot at the gates. because Diana's like the rich southern plantation owner, and she has like her big fan and like the big poofy like metal cage dress thing, you know, with like the huge butts. Yeah, this is my AU. This is my OC canon AU LMN ROFL BBQ. Yeah, come at me, Scrub Lord. I'm ripped.
Shut the fuck up. You don't understand what he's been through. Yeah, he's our little shit brother. He made cakes and shit for our dad. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with Matthew, okay? He's totally cool. He uses his skills of massacring people on cakes. How do you think he got so good with those little kitchen knives? Because he made cakes.
Oh, cool. I get to be evil Matthew from here until I tell you. That's my evil laugh. That's my evil Matthew laugh. Yeah, that's how evil Matthew is.
Now I must prepare for a war. Excuse me. Bitches.
And once I do, I'll make Zakeru my plan. My heir. He's an heir. Not a hair. Not a plan. But an heir. Okay.
Okay. And then we're gonna go on to Damien's route.
I think we'll be safe to sleep, though. This is Lilith Catholic.
Damien! Yay! Find my lines.
We didn't know how fast it would take us to find it. I do love fart noises. Okay.
Oi! Got some food. Let us in.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
And I'll fucking huff, and I'll puff, and I'll fucking break this door down if you don't fucking open it.
When you didn't.
Fuck. Yeah. All 5 of us can kick his ass. 4 demons and a human style. I wish I had a video recording of this I could send to you, because I'm doing the most ridiculous poses right now. Like, imagine... I can't really describe it. It's like Power Rangers poses. You know, the stupid ones where they go, and like point their arms up into the sky and stuff. Oh, it's great. You're missing out. You're really missing out.
We sent the girls to find fucking hell, this line's gonna kill me.
There you go, bro. The only one I actually care about, Damien. You know, besides Zach. What? Oh!
Yes. No matter how many times you taught me, I know the truth. I am human.
Fuck.
Heavy shit. Okay.
Any human can fight. Really? If you piss them off enough.
Fuck, I can't get this line right, son of a bitch!
You lied to me! Oh my god, you sound awfully posh. You lied to me.
Uh-oh. Sounds like some little mermaid didn't get to be a human. Oh no.
I never felt the need to feed or drain any energy. Damn, boy. Son, you getting crazy.
Well, out with it. You fucking bitch.
I never felt the need to feed or drain energy. Fuck.
Where's the Night Sam line? He doesn't have one. Alright, there it is. I'm still naked. My laptop is now sweaty. Alright then, I'll let you picture that.
I would rather have no abilities at all.
Fucking hell.
Jesus. After 4 times you gotta swear and then you get it right.
Man, my breath smells bad.
Oh, this is fun. More drunk Damien, please.
My name is Sarah, and if you want to have a bargain with me, well, Harvey Keitel. Alright, this should be good.
No. She's nothing like her. She's soft and sweet, and she smells like rose petals in the morning. And she makes a secret is she makes the best omurice you've ever tasted. If you ever had it, it's like they take an omelet and then they put rice and shh. I'm talking. I can read your thoughts. You're in big trouble, let me tell you. They make omurice and it's like rice and then there's a sauce on it. It's great. It's so good. And she makes the best, and it's like my favorite food, but I never tell her because I'm too afraid. to do it because like I'm worried what she'll think, and I am wasted. Fuck, what is this? Bartender, give me another just the fucking same. It's delicious. Take 2. I love fruity drinks. Canon Damien likes fruity drinks. Mai Tai, or one of those like pina coladas that is actually made out of a pineapple or like scoop out the inside. It's delicious. Okay, next line.
How am I supposed to know? I don't know which one you have, Faye. You fucking floating around. You have wings. How do I know your wings don't have vaginas?
It was his fault! Ow, my fucking... Ow! Balls! Ow!
Okay, that hurt.
How am I supposed to know which one you have? You could have anything down there. It's like a roulette wheel. Oh, wait, hang on. Is it a roulette wheel or a slot machine? Because if it's a slot machine, it's got a handle. And if it's a handle, then I know which one it is. It's a penis.
It was his fault! Oh, God! Reaching pitches that only dogs get here!
Whoa, you talking shit smack about my love muffin? I'm gonna give you I'm gonna motorboat you. I'm gonna put my face on your exposed drunk ass belly, and I'm gonna go and it's gonna be a tiny bit uncomfortable for both of us.
These fucking ellipses are the best written lines on the planet.
Long ago, when this world was forged, there was a...
That sounded like a chick.
Is that it? Oh my god. Okay. Shit. Talking shit smack. That'll be a new thing. I like that. And of course, yeah, more drunk Damien would be pretty nice because that was hilarious. The slot machine reference. I would never have thought of it that way. And were they serious? Was that seriously what the game they were playing when they were having that drunk moment? Really? I totally flew over my head if that was. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we learn something new every day. Alright.
As I am the last living heir to this grand kingdom, I swear unto you that... if I could read my fucking monologue.
But what of your fiancé? What of the other sons? But what of your...
Be a little more, like, hopeful. Like, ha! They're not here! Fuck them!
Oh, cool! No one's marrying her.
Exactly.
Except me! Alright. As you wish, my lady.
It's like, fucking bitch kind of shit.
Yeah. My sweet Isaiah. Lick. Alright,
I'm in a jail cell, you can't lick me! I was like,
you don't know how long my tongue is. I made a stone destiny for long tongue powers.
Awkward! No!
Now, do you remember the human?
Who?
Gotcha, bitch. Nothing will keep us apart anymore, Isaiah. Fuck you, Epiglottis. You're next. That girl's life for a clear throat. A perfect trade, if I do say so myself.
Oh, boy. And you'll be an amazing queen.
Thank you. Oh, shit, I thought you were Diana saying that as a joke.
Sarah!
I had dreams of being a queen once.
Sarah?
When I am the queen. Time for the
Sarah.
Sarah villain song.
No!
No, this is my moment, Isaiah. This is my moment.
Do you have to have this moment? We're in the middle of a battlefield.
I really do need the moment. Holy, that'd be an awesome villain song. Sarah just goes out, sings while like slaughtering a bunch of demon lord forces and like not seeming to give a shit. Alright.
Oh my god. An angel?
No. Alright,
It's like, no, you little bitch.
No, you little fuck. Oh. Your blood will make a fine paint.
And something stab. This is actual stab.
Finally, punch. You chose a very underestimated and difficult weapon, the dildo sword. You chose a very
God damn it.
Gauntlet daggers. Ugh.
Gauntlet daggers. They're my favorite.
God damn it.
Diana, why won't you return my affections?
Because I just want cookies, okay?
I wrote you a poem.
That's nice.
I don't just care for my lady.
That was obvious.
How dare you, Punch? Going fine, my lady. How are the airs?
They're strong.
God damn that booty fine.
You can't even see the booty. Yeah, she has to turn around for that shit.
I'm using my angel powers.
Oh my god.
You're being adorable right now. You nerd. Oh shit, it's still me, I'm sorry. I was just, alright.
That was adorable though. That was the day before you signed your life away to me. A stupid decision. God damn it. I gotta say that again. Because I fucked up.
I almost made it, but I just pictured at the last second Diana like wobbling her head back and forth going,
Fuck.
What are you waiting for? Summon your weapons!
What?
Shit. I read let out a shaky sigh as let out a shaggy sky.
I got a shaggy sky.
Like Zoinks, man. When my lady returned, she vowed to seek vengeance.
Oh, Reggie.
Ew, Diana Scooby is the worst thing I've ever imagined. And that the one you love may turn around and say they love you in return. Fuck! Thanks, voice crack.
Aw, it was adorable a little bit.
Diana, I got you a flower.
Thank you, Sarah.
And just picture her going, thank you, Sarah, and eating it immediately.
No.
Surprise, it's the MC.
Ah!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Just burst through a wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there is a way.
Really?
No, Punch.
Ah!
When we win this war, my lady will require me to be at her side. Hold on, can you read me into this one more time?
Yeah, and slow the fuck down.
Sorry, I'm getting excited. I'm so in love you don't understand.
That's definitely passion.
Thank you for your help. I won't ever forget this. Or the fact that my fucking voice cracked at the beginning. God damn it, Punch!
Ah! No!
Right. But I promise my journey bore fruits. Fuck! Punch! I've wanted to retrieve it for you for the longest time now, and... Shit.
Do it again.
Okay.
And now the part where she's peeking in. Because fuck it.
Because Mika knows how to... Oh man, I was so angry because I thought there'd be a third option that was walk in and interrupt them.
Oh man, I'm not that mean.
Okay.
I mean, but I'm not that mean.
Is that it? Okay. Sarah for Queen. 2617. I would want that. Everything else. Okay, everything else.
And now you're about to jump into her route, if you know what I mean. Sounds like fun?
Oh my god.
Now I have to do it again.
Damn it, sorry. God damn it.
How am I mistaken? The demon lord is dead. So his son must take the throne.
You alright?
Good. Just debelch myself.
Okay. I was just like, are you okay? No, don't throw! No, don't throw him in my nose, please. Oh my god.
You do not belong here, human.
Freaking phone! You're supposed to be on silence.
So you ask them to stay. Ah, yeah!
Yes! This is the K I wanted! This is why you're my perfect K. You are the perfect K.
Oh my god, that makes me so happy. Can I get that on like a little plaque?
This is why you're K.
This is why you're K.
I'm reading this wrong. Dicks. Cunt bag of dicks I can't read. Guess who needs glasses?
Moving truck past the mile. Can't record when there's a moving truck. Wait for it to get by so I can get back to my angel recordings. I'll get back to my angel recordings. And there it goes.
No problem. It's my pleasure. Well, this game is recommended for players 18 ages. 18
You need to have 18 ages to play.
1, 5, 17.
We were gonna give this to her during the final celebration after the siege.
I love it. I still love it. Let me see if that peaked. If that peaked, I'm gonna be so mad. Fuck, it peaked!
Whoa! Whoa, bitch! Slow the fuck down!
I'm so sending that to Hayden. Oh my god.
Oh, it's this world's destiny, shithead. Even humans know that humans blah 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 blah. Alright.
Wayne! Ah! God damn it! We're almost done! Stop flying in the skies for like 15 minutes. Less than that.
It's inevitable! Every shit stain on this world is gonna bow down to the Lord of Hell, and we're gonna rip apart the blah 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 blah. Ah! Lines, words, English language. Alright.
Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book. Reading rainbow! Reading rainbow!
I'm gonna take that human bitch and make her the fuck toy of Satan's army. God, this guy is like...
Why do you write like this, Michaela? This guy's insane.
Very insidious, I guess.
Good grief, well, he's a devil after all. Alright. Yeah! Someone needs a hug.
Oh man, I'm all about the glasses.
All about that James. About
The James. About that James.
All glasses. Oh my god, I gotta have
No, Matthew.
No, Matthew. I'm all about that James. About that James. No, Matthew. Oh my god. We're so sorry, Ethan. I love you.
I'm all about that James. About that James. No, Matthew.
Oh god.
Yeah. Good. What's that? Alright.
Why don't we take a break for now? Then we'll do...
I keep hitting this damn table with my boobs. My boobs are too big for this. Ugh.
No shit. Where is she? Oh, I got a gurgle in my throat, and it just popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below.
That's not it.
Dang, it's his name again, and I can't remember how I said it last time. Oops.
Hey, why not go...
Okay, I'm laughing because as I'm saying this line, all I could think of is that Dobby is free. I'm like Dobby. Rabbit is the Dobby of Seduce Me Too. Oh god, now I just have that visual in my head of Rabbit holding a sock.
Not even your bonbon sisters. Bonbon? Unborn. Whoa. I'm the demon lord and I'm okay. I work on yell and I scream all day. I can beat you even without my sword. Whoa, Brooklyn. I always hated you, Azira.
Wait a second. Oh, didn't mean to copy that. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I'm not being a dildo.
Wait. Oh my god, is it? Oh god, it's another one!
1 week?
Say what?
Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. I spit all over my laptop. It's totally cool. It's totally cool. No worries, bro. No worries, bro. Did Matthew just fucking kill me? You little bitch!
You're dismissed for the night.
Really, cell phone? Really? I'm trying to have a moment here with my manservant Bai Zhang, or whatever the hell his name is.
Everything is in order. Sergeant Diana's guard are at the front lines, while Shadow is with his guard with his dick, his giant shadowy dick. This just go, whoa! Just whip him around. Just splat. Just giant shadow dick just going, boo! It's like a fucking baseball bat, that thing.
Demons are very hard to convince that you love them. Tell me I know about it. God damn it. Side story, Mark.
Kay loves a demon? What?
I need to know what you talking about. Did I just create a subplot with my hair? Seduce Me 3, Kay story.
Holy shit!
Oh man.
My most important line as Rabbit is this next line. Rabbit. ... Academy Award winning line right there. Boom.
When Diana's body was found, the entire rebellion repped.
Oh god, we're so terrible.
So gross.
Let it. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's cute. God. So many dicks and dildos. Okay, I'm done? I'm done. That concludes Seduce Me to the Demon War. Oh my god, what a journey we've been through with this game. This franchise as a whole. So, here is the part of the episode where you can totally skip out on, and it's because just giving my final thoughts on the game overall, as a whole, not just like individual routes, because that would take too long. So, first of all, because I went through the first game, the first part of the game, obviously there's been some big improvements, which I like. Mainly the art style. Not to say that the art style in the first game was bad, but in terms of just, again, nitpicking at proportions and color-wise. I don't know. Color-wise, I don't know. The skin tone for the sprites and the brothers and everyone else in the last game seemed a little too off, a little too what's it called? What's it called? It's too overexposed, I think, in terms of the skin tone. It didn't seem so natural, but here obviously there's big improvements on proportion wise in the body. The posing of the characters isn't so stiff, isn't so awkward, though there are some awkward points on it, but I'll get to that later. Anyways, whatever. Art style improvement, which is great. Color wise, the color palette's still great as well. Big improvement on that. I definitely like the skin tone and the coloring in this game rather than compared to the first game. CG wise, again, really improved as well, even though okay, just a few of the CGs are still a little bit awkward, a little wonky in some instances. Let's see if I can actually pull up an example. I don't mean to, like, you know, put the artist on blast, but like, honestly, whoever did the art for this game really did a good job on it. So say like here is like, for the most part, is good, but where is that one? Okay, I need to take a good look at this. Okay, here's a little bit like, it's a little awkward in terms of like, I don't know what's happening in terms of like, maybe it's the clothing, maybe it's like the height difference, or maybe it's just the angle as well as the shot. It's a little awkward in my opinion. Head seems a little too big, in my opinion. Same here. Eye seems a little too big as well. And again, other than that, everything else, like here, I really like this CG in particular. Not just because it's like hot and sexy and shit, but like in terms of like composition wise, it's great. Here's another awkward moment I found where it's like James starts to look out of like his original character design. I don't know, like he doesn't look like James, if you get what I mean. But anyways, whatever. For the most part, yeah, really consistent throughout in terms here, but like in this one extra general CG looks a little different. But maybe the angle, it's maybe because of the angle, or maybe because of the composition of the shot, or that the writer had in mind. So yeah, it looked a little awkward in my opinion, but overall it's still very nicely done. I definitely liked it better in terms of art style compared to the first game. Voice acting is again still great. Just a few like awkward sounding lines here and there, mainly from like I guess the newly casted voice actors. So say for like the Incubi's wives and who else? I think it's just the wives mainly. Some of the lines I found when they did it was a little bit awkward, but other than that, it's just like whatever. For the most part, they did a good job. just because they're also like, I guess, new voice actors or something like that. I don't know. And again, also sometimes audio quality kind of drops in some instances. I noticed that, like, certain people's lines are more I don't know how to exactly describe it. Like, the audio quality is a little more echoey in some ways, or not as clear as, like, compared to the main voice actors, so the people who did the guys, or like, again, or Diana. What else? I'm not nitpicking, just because I still think this is a great game. I think story-wise, for all the other guys, like, I'm really impressed. Like, I love the wide variation that each of the guys had in their routes. So say, like, they had their own issues to solve in terms of their relationship problems. They also had other, like, forces that were, like, against, you know, the main character MC and the guy that she is with in the relationship. So say, like, you know, the ghost and the dragon child and the Matthew getting possessed by the demon lord, blah blah blah, and his mom and stuff like that. Like, it all, like, branched out really nicely, and, like, a lot of instances I was caught surprised by, like, what happened afterwards and shit. Like, oh my god, and, like, I accidentally killed off Diana when I could have totally saved her, kind of thing. So those are nice. I liked that the variation in routes greatly differ as compared to the first game, where as only a few events were different when you did the guys, but overall in general, it's like, you know, shit happens the same way as it does, and just, like, it kind of wraps itself up, and it's just, like, not really, well, it's like, it's just, like, meh. But again, as it probably is because the first game is just, like, introductory stuff, and also you're in the human world, and the only conflict that you really had was Diana as the protagonist and Malix as the protagonist, as antagonist. What am I saying? Antagonist, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely like the story arcs compared to the first game. Again, that shows improvement from transition from, like, the first game and the second game. What else? What else to talk about? I guess I could talk about whose route I liked from, like, best to least, I guess, or I liked, most to least. Let's see. I think I might like Sam's route the best, and then James, then Eric's, then either Matthew or Damien was, like, kind of, like, near the bottom. Just, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, okay, I think Damien then Matthew. I'm sorry. And then, actually, no. Diana, I don't know. I need to include Diana in there, too. Okay, Sam's, James, Eric's, Diana, Damien, Matthew. Okay, there we go. That's the order from, like, the ones I liked the most to the ones I didn't like. Well, not that I didn't enjoy it at all, but more like if I had to rank them. Only because I feel like in Matthew's route, like, a lot of my own thoughts and opinions and my actions didn't really align with the choices that I was given. With the whole, like, situation where, like, oh yeah, Matthew has this thing going on, he's struggling with it, and, like, sure, I'll give him a chance to try to work it out by himself and not have, you know, his brothers help him out, but, like, in the end it just kind of got out of hand, and then it ended up, you know, escalating to the point where Diana had to step in, and she got super angry because, you know, Matthew, in his possessed rage or possessed state, killed somebody, killed one of her generals or something like that, and that caused a huge problem. And we part of the choice was to apologize or don't apologize to Diana, and I would have totally apologized to her just because we knew what was going on, but we hit it regardless just because we thought we could handle it, but it just caused more problems. And according to the guide, supposedly not apologizing would give us a plus point relationship for Matthew, which I'm just like, I understand how that is, but at the same time, it's like, come on, like, this could totally be prevented, and yet you choose to remain silent just because you don't want to break his trust. Like, I know, I get it, but, like, this is, like, a bigger deal than what it first imagined it to be. So yeah, there's that. And I think I talked about a little bit how I was really surprised why Diana's route was a lot shorter than I anticipated. Only because, yeah, again, it's like the Kickstarter thing and the goal reach and blah blah blah. And yeah, well, what in regards overall it's a good game. I still liked it. I think it's decently priced for what it is as well too. And I could see again the major improvements that went into this game as compared to like the first game is like really like you could tell that it's gotten better, which is great, which is something that it's definitely needs to be there in terms of making like a sequel kind of thing. Like if there's no improvements to it, then like it's just not gonna be worth the buy. I think I skipped that on I skipped that on talking about how the art style is really improved and like the posing of the each of the sprites was improved as well. But except there's still stuff that I noticed because I'm also an artist as well. I've done art for a couple years, a good chunk of my life. So I noticed these little things as well, and I'm sometimes guilty of it, and I know people can be guilty of it as well. Okay, so for example, despite the posing being like more natural instead of stiff as in compared to the first game, I can still see that the artist is trying to get away in like doing hands as little as possible, like drawing hands. I know drawing hands is a bitch. Okay, I know that. So like in particular, I think what's gonna come is that Damien's pose is the one that stuck out to me the most because no one stands like that with their hands behind, like their hands kind of like tucked behind-ish halfway through behind their backs like that. It's either you tuck it behind their back or it's just down to their sides like that. Like no one's half in, half out from behind the back. So it kind of makes for his pose to be a little bit on the weirder side as compared to the other brothers. Oh, okay. One last thing. I promise I'm not roasting this game. Okay, I'm just offering my constructive criticism for it. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about and that I noticed throughout playing the game, other than the few times where there's grammatical errors and also like misspelling of words or just like just like repeats of words, that's like whatever. Those just like I understand. There are times where it's like deadlines are coming up and for the game release and there's not much time to actually go in, refine it, and catch these little mistakes. I understand that, but in terms of say like writing style, this is by no means like what's it called, like shitting on the writer's writing style. It's just that I think it's a habit that people pick up, that it's like habits that you have that you don't notice but other people will notice for sure because they're the one who's standing on the outside kind of looking in. So what I noticed in writing style in some paragraphs was I need a good example for this. How should I explain this? Okay, so when the writer goes to write, say, like a action or like say a describing an action, so say like our main character, I'll use Hannah, even though canon-wise it's Mika. So Hannah, our character, so Hannah is gonna get ready for bed. So that's like the scenario I'm gonna give you guys as an example. So Hannah is gonna like get ready for bed and it's gonna like whatever, change out of her clothes or some shit like that into her pajamas, whatever. So say like the sentence would be, or the paragraph would be like, I decided to go get ready for bed, and so I changed out of my PJs and climbed into my side of the bed. And so, or something like that. I know that was a horrible example. I'm sorry, that was a horrible example. But there are times where like when the action is being described or something, there's a repeat in words. So say like the action that's being described is her getting into bed, and then specifically the like more specified is her side of the bed. But like you don't need to like I guess repeat the word bed because we already know that she's heading into bed. So we could just say like, so she got ready to go to bed, so she climbed in on her side. And that's it. We don't need to put in the word bed again because we already know she's going into the bed. Like where else? Like we already explained that in the first first half of the sentence. So it tends to make the sentence or the whole paragraph as a whole like really clustered, and it also kind of trips me up as well just because I already know like reading it out loud that she's heading to bed, but then afterwards again when the word bed is repeated, but I'm like, we already know she's going to bed, so like it kind of, you can just shorten that sentence is what I'm saying. It's like simplify it. You don't need to add in the extra word bed when we already know she's heading to bed, and we can just say she's going to her side, and that's it. So there's that. I've noticed that it happens a lot throughout throughout all the routes, there are some instances where that happens, and again, that trips me up. And I feel like, you know, we could use an alternative to like replace that word. So say instead of repeating the word bed again, or you can just say the word it or that or something else that would still describe you know, the stuff that, you know, or the stuff that's being done, but you don't need to repeat it again, you know, if you get what I mean. I'm horrible at explaining, but like that's what I noticed in terms of like the writing style that the writer has, or the habit that the writer has. And it just makes for the sentence to be a little bit too much on the cluster side and too repetitive in wording, and yeah, it gets unnecessarily wordy. So you can for sure shorten it, simplify it, you know, replace the word or certain words with like it or the object. So you don't have to repeat what the object is. So say again the word bed. You don't have to say bed again. You just say, you know, she climbed into bed, moving to her side of it, or you know, yeah, like that. Moving her to her side of it instead of she climbed to bed, moving to her side of the bed. You know, see what I'm saying? Like it just sounds a little too awkward to repeat the word bed again when we already know, oh yeah, she's heading to bed. Anyways, that's all. That's all I wanted to point out because it was really prominent. It happened on more occasions than not than I would liked, and it really like kind of tripped me up a bit. I don't know, just because again, like it's either like it's a habit of writing or it's just I don't know, for me as well, like everyone has a writing style, everyone has certain habits that they do when they write. So I'm by all means not shitting on her for it. It's just something that I notice and that I think, you know, it's improvement wise in terms of writing. You can totally do that just so it flows better and not having it to be too wordy and too repetitive and redundant. So yeah, that's all. I am by no means giving you shit for it. I still love the story. I still love the overall the story of it, and how each of the guys' route was written differently, and all the conflicts that they go through and such. Like it's so much better and so much more diverse than compared to the last game. It's so much more engaging, and stuff takes me by surprise, and that's really nice. I really love it when that happens. Especially my most memorable moment is of course was with Sergeant, because we've had all the times where the rebel leaders fucked up their shit, because whenever we choose to kill off Diana and the rebel leaders take over, whoever we trained with always end up like messing it up somehow, some way. But then nice change was that Sergeant actually, you know, he pulled through, and that was really what surprised me, because is it four rebel leaders? Yeah, I think it was 4 rebel leaders. So like of the 4, like he's the one that was like pulled through. So that pleasantly surprised me, and that was what I really liked. So yeah, good things about the games. Some awkward stuff here and there, but that's to be expected. No game is perfect by any means. But again, overall, it's a game that's definitely worth its price. Definitely good to check out for you guys who haven't watched, or you know, would want to revisit it in case on your own time and, you know, for your own experience. For sure, you can play through this game. Go do it. I highly suggest it. Of course, I think you should play the first game though. Like I know you could probably get away with not playing the first game and jumping right into the second game, but like I don't know, it's a better understanding on your part to play the first game and then jump into this game, because it makes more sense too. Like yeah, so that's all I have to say about this game. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really hope I will see you guys in more of my Let's Play. Again, give a like, give thumbs up, leave comments. I really appreciate it all. And also, yeah, feel free to also suggest games to me that you would think I would enjoy, because I'm all for it. I'm open to any kind of games that you guys want me to check out. Doesn't necessarily have to be an Ultimate game or a visual novel game. It could also be something that, you know, that you think I may enjoy. So yeah, until then, I will see you guys in another Let's Play. So thank you so much once again. I really enjoy this. This has been Seduce Me to the Demon War, and yeah, okay. Bye!